Now, the Enemy Tower, which we've seen Ironwood and Watts are actually battling with their guns. Now, in the last chapter, we get to see a sneak peek of the upcoming fight. But now we saw how the battle actually happening when Watts controlled the arena with his rings, in which they changed the gravity dust and also using the water dust and the fire dust to his advantage. But which Ironwoods actually have one step closer to Watts' intelligence, in which he actually got the best of him when he actually forgot how to count the bullets. But he actually outsmarted Ironwood and using the rings to restrain him, like how he used the shield to reflect the bullets. He actually using the shield to restrain his left arm. But the more time he tried to pull it out, he actually keep getting burned. But now he actually sacrificed his arm while Watson was actually distracted to get the relics, which we saw Ironwood broke free, which his arm is now wounded, which he actually have defeated Watts. And also, we saw the battle between Tyrion, Robin Hill, Clover, and Crow, which Tyrion was defeated by the three of them, in which we saw Ironwood actually took Watt's bag. That he realized something was wrong, which every Atlas student is actually in the school, which Winter is trying to find out who else actually snuck inside, which Ironwood actually discovered foul play is going on, in which Cinder is actually inside the school while she's trying to find where's the Winter Maiden hidden, in which we actually knew that the team was actually split up while John and the others going to find Oscar. Ruby and the other Aesop's are going to find Ironwood to see what's actually happening, in which he actually showed him the black chess piece, and then he actually say that he actually realized that it wasn't actually the targets that he was after. It was all a lie. They were actually realized that Salem is one step closer, in which wasn't about keeping the relics safe, in which they realized that Cinder is still alive, in which if Cinder is still alive, that means Hazel is actually in Atlas too, which he actually is with Salem, in which they actually knew that Blake and Yang told Robin about the communication tower, in which the bag that Watts actually kept with him actually showed the communication orb that Salem actually gave Lionheart to communicate, which actually shows Salem actually showed up, which she revealed herself to the others, which they actually knew that she cannot be killed or destroyed, by which Ruby actually told her that she will fail, in which she actually replied that those are the same words that Summer actually told, in which we actually knew that we saw an image of Summer while she actually is there while the skies turn dark, in which her silver eyes actually cause a glimpse of horror as she's broken down, in which we actually knew that Ironwood actually wanted to commence martial order, by which he actually say that they actually lie about Salem, how they actually lie about Robin Hill, about how they actually knew about everything, by the fact that they actually know who loyalty they actually are, by which he actually wanted to use his staff of creation in Emily Tower, which they now know it was actually a trap for Watts. He wanted to use the staff to recreate Atlas, so then everything would be not destroyed. But Ruby actually get a call from John, which she actually told everybody what actually happening, but Ironwood actually cut off the communication, in which the Ace Op is trying to maintain order, by which he actually won't let nobody knows what happened. But we actually saw John and the others trying to communicate with Ruby to actually tell him what happened to Oscar, which we seen of the robot parts have been destroyed, which something actually happened to Oscar. Now the fight scene where Ironwood against Watts is actually incredible, and I also love the music, but this has definitely hit the fan way too much. But it actually became darker because Volume 7 is actually much better than Volume 3, which everything actually has turned into a dark page of what's happening. So I cannot wait to see on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guys right here saying sign out. Laters!